Okay, so we're gonna watch some more Champions League pool play pretty much. I think it's that. But anyways, so we got Zawiercie versus Allianz Milano. Allianz Milano has been one of the best teams in the Italian league for a while now, but Zawiercie 3-0s him here. Like the scores are here, whatever. But I saw something recently of saying how Aaron Russell has just been playing like a beast. So I wanted to make sure I watched some of these games. But yeah, so he kind of carries the biggest load here for them. I think this is their 0-2, but I'm not sure. It could be the right side. But then Reggers, Luaudi, Poro. I mean, I don't know about Poro, but it didn't look like Reggers or Luaudi really had that great of games. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, Zawierci's been like one of the top teams in Poland for this year. Like they've been playing really well, but to see them just dominate Allianz Milano like this is very surprising. And right here, this is why even if you are like tr really trying to go wide and like take a real angle, still put your other hand up. Like obviously if you get a cool Kong block because of it, it looks really cool, but it just gives away so much space for them to swing into. But yeah, I saw something on Instagram about Aaron Russell the past 5 games, and he has like 97 points total, and he's swinging like 400 or something like that efficiency wise. It's crazy. He's been balling out, and I mean I think he's one of my favorite players in the world right now, anyways. But it's cool to see him dominate like this. Okay, so this is the right side. This is the right side serving. Yeah, Boutron, he's the right side. Yeah, I don't know much about this guy, but he's an explosive player. He's very cool to watch sometimes too. Two aces right in the same seam. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If you hit a seam and get an ace in it, go for that same seam. And he's gotten 3 aces right in a row by going after this same seam. And then he finally misses one. But 3 aces on 4 serves, I'm taking that every single day. I'm taking that run every single day. You're putting your team in a great spot if you're getting 3 aces and then missing one. Yeah, and it just looked like I don't know. I mean, based off the stats, it looked like Allianz Milano was just like not getting any kills. Like they just couldn't find a way. But I don't know, maybe it's setting, maybe it's Poro missing some windows, maybe it's Zawiercie making some really good defensive moves, but it was a really nice serve there. I mean, if I'm this guy right here passing there, so be it. Most people can't hit that opposite curve type of serve consistently, so I'm gonna let that slide. But yeah, and I mean, it's cool to see. I think it's when you have two players, when the two best players on your team are an outside and your right side. I think that's a phenomenal combo. Like two good outsides is good, but then it's very centered on one half of the court. But a good right side and a good outside, like splitting it, like pressure on this side, pressure on that side. I think that makes a big difference for a team. Wow, that's a good save. I mean, sometimes you're gonna have to make a move outside your body this far, but even just keeping that ball alive, being able to maybe find a swing off of it is huge. And Aaron Russell doesn't go too crazy. He doesn't try to do too much. He just takes a disciplined swing, sees what happens from it. Luaudi tries to go through the block into the middle of it. Didn't work. Yeah, and Luaudi did not have a great game. I think he had 3 kills and 3 errors in this game, which I can check, but like this is a nice swing. I will say this is a really nice swing. I love this swing a lot, but I think he just overall had a very poor game. And Laudi's been one of my favorite players to watch this season. It's tough to see him go out like that, but hey, we got Aaron Russell absolutely balling out. I'm glad that American guy's doing what he's doing right now. So that's cool. Interesting about Rager's. Yeah, okay. And I mean, he goes through the arms right here, gets a little bit lucky, but he's taking a high swing, taking it hard. It's not like he's going straight into the middle of the block, taking risks or anything. It's just like he's taking a small risk, I'd say, on that one. This is something that can't really happen. Somebody has to take it. I don't care who. in my opinion. If I'm the coach, I don't care which person takes it, but somebody has to. Good pass. Can you find the middle there? No, you can't. Pops it up. Libero pops it up. Good cover. And this is like quick cross, quick cross. This is a very good thing because let me show you guys something real quick, okay? If he can swing cross quickly, it's really hard for this middle to block that because look at this guy as he's swinging across quickly. He's getting his hands over, but then he presses more and then he finishes block. This is where he finishes block, and the ball's already past him. Okay, like quick cross. Let's watch that one more time. Okay, watch how Aaron Russell goes quick to the cross. And he doesn't worry about getting it up here. He doesn't worry about that. He just worries about going quick to the cross, taking a really good angle with it. Good dig. Keeps it alive, I guess. Ooh. Aaron Russell got faked. Aaron Russell got faked out. Yeah, it's very important. I would rather he guesses that it's going here and then he's making a recovery move on this guy because this is his primary option right here. You know, obviously he got faked out. He's not trying to get faked out, but that's just what I mean. That's just what I want to make clear there. Good serve by Luauti. I know that was the middle. I don't know who it was. I'm not sure. Who's number 12? Is that another Luauti? He looks exactly like him. And Russell, is that in or out? Out of bounds. It's a fine miss. If I'm taking that swing, I'm fine with that. To take I like this guy taking this, you know. It's not really that big of a problem for him. You know, a lot of right side don't like to play defense, but it doesn't really if you just have decent footwork, it doesn't matter. You can still get on your route and take a good swing. Good pass there. Really nice pass. I want to show you guys this pass one more time. Look at the angle. He finds the angle and just gives it a little push to add a little height to it. This middle kind of, or this libero kind of crowds in and doesn't get that dig because of that, but it's okay. That'll happen. Middle, serving to the libero. Perfect pass. Deep swing. This is high hard deep swing. That's a slow movement by this middle here. This guy, this middle needs to work on being more explosive because look at how slow he moves here. I don't like that at all. Learn how to be more explosive, my friend. I don't know who you are. I'm not trying to call shots on you. Maybe someday I'll play with you. Who knows? So Lauda makes some really good moves, man. Like he seals that high line really well. Watch that one more time. That's a beautiful block right there. And he just seals the high line. Like he could press further over, but he knows where that guy's going to be hitting most of his hits, you know? And this is the opposite of what we just saw. This is not a good seal of the high line because he's just so high. He's up. He's not pressing at all. And then when it hits him, it goes out of bounds. And he doesn't wrap around the ball. Like say the ball's here, he has to get on this side of the ball so that the ball goes into the court. You know. Sorry, I want to see this one more time. Yeah, it's a fast one. Same thing. Fast swing. Fast swing. If you can beat the block with speed, that's a very good thing. It's very hard to stop that. Mm. Good. You know, it's interesting that they have Aaron Russell playing the 0-2 as well. That's very interesting to me. I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to hide him. Maybe the other guy's a better passer. I'm not sure. Aaron Russell's a pretty good passer, though, so I'm kind of surprised by that. If they keep that alive, I mean, let me see his approach here because it's kind of feel like he should be able to bang the line here. He probably tried to, but he just didn't get around it enough. But hey, he was high enough where he could just go over the top and to the six, I guess. Good pass. Good run by the middle. I like that. Who is that guy? Schnitzer. Schnitzer, that's a nice swing. Might be out of bounds though. Uh-oh. Okay, 22-19 for Zawiercie here. I'm very, very surprised that they 3-0'd Allianz Milano because I mean Milano is one of the best in the Italian league right now, in my opinion. But who knows? Somebody gets hot, one player gets hot, can't stop him, you know? This is a really nice touch here. Rager's is touching it very high. You know, Aaron Russell kind of just has to reach high and hope that he gets a soft block like this, and then you're able to run your offense from that. Yeah, and if I'm this right side, I'm going cross all day to avoid Luati's block because he does put up some really good block moves on the line. And Aaron Russell has been getting really creative with a lot of the stuff he does as well. Like that kind of stuff, like those interesting little tips there. Oh, he just opened up a little bit early here. As you see, he's rotating a little bit too much, and he just doesn't seal the cross enough. It's a better one. Sure. And look at how quickly he closes this, okay? Once he realizes, okay, I gotta go triple, he goes. Look at how fast he goes. He moves close to the middle or the outside. It's a nice swing. It's a nice swing, but that's a really nice defensive play there by the libero. Really good read. And Reyes puts up a big block here, you know? It's a good swing. And then just better defense. And sometimes you're gonna take good swings, but then somebody's gonna take better defense. And again, I think I've said this before, but how many times can you make the same move, not get rewarded for it, but then continue to make the right move? Because this is the third time in very few plays, it might have been in the same play, that he's had to make a triple block, okay, and finish that triple block, Aaron Russell. And he finally gets rewarded on the third one. But every single time he made a good move. Okay, how many times can you make a good move and not get hit before you just give up and be like, I'm just gonna make a lazy move? No, keep making a good move. Be disciplined. Wait for it. You're gonna get hit at some point. And he just hits the high hands here. Yeah, and I mean that's smart. Look at how big the block is. Go for the fingers all day. That's a smart swing. I like that a lot. Ooh, that's a nice pass. Look at that. Look at that. I like this. Okay, that's why this guy's the 0-2 or the 0-1. Right here. Look at that pass. Holds the angle. He's no longer an option, but that's a perfect ball. It's a perfect pass. Now you have three options and you're gonna score off it. You can run in the middle. If you dime your ball, if you dime the pass and a middle's an option, you don't need to be an option anymore. You should be able to score if a middle's an option, you know? Bang. The setter should be able to find it one-on-one in that type of situation. If not, something's wrong. You got to reassess everything. Nice chip. That worked. Nice chippy there. Just chipped it off the block. Again, same thing. If the pass is a dime, you're gonna be able to run your offense and you usually will get a kill. Lauti almost plays good defense there and still like almost gets the dig, but was not nearly enough. Oh. I think this game was very serve and receive heavy. Like I think the name of this game was serve and receive. I just want to see this because why not? No fight. Don't know. Just because that guy goes hard. Boom, he gets it one-on-one. Very nice. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think the what kind of decided this game was serving and receiving because I don't know. I mean, how many attacks did Russell have? 28? Yeah, I think he had 28. But yeah, and then Luauti and Reggers had I don't know 20 maybe. I don't know for what they usually would get, they didn't get that much. So I think this game was probably decided by serve and pass a lot. And you've seen a few aces, and missed serves as well. Missed serves play a huge role in the game, man. I don't know. You see, this is a really nice take down the line here. I just want to see that one more time. Yeah, and I want you guys to watch how quick he gets up there And then when he starts swinging, when he like decides where he's going to swing and starts swinging, it's extremely explosive and extremely fast. Okay. He's up here and patient and then bang. Boom. Hope you guys see what I mean there. Because if you want to really generate more power, you have to be patient. And then when you're about to swing, put everything into it. Put all of your power into it. Don't waste any energy. Oro, this is a little bit inside there. That's a nice swing. And Luaudi's got to close that line there. He was probably trying to help on the middle, but I don't know. Not with Aaron Russell out there, man. Leaving too much line for him. Maybe they wanted to take cross though. He does like to swing cross, but like that's why it's important to be able to swing everywhere because if a team knows your tendencies and knows that you like to swing cross and then they give you a bunch of line, you better be able to take it. If you want to be a high level player, you have to be able to take it. And this is something that I think Aaron Russell's been doing really well at this year. This is a terrible situation, missed the set, whatever, missed the run, but yet he still puts pressure on them, gets them out of system, and then now they're putting over free ball. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay, let's run their offense. No, I think they should have ran the middle there. When you get a chance to run the middle, man. Why not? And this isn't again, this is the same thing. This is not a perfect situation, but he somehow puts pressure on them and nobody's there. It works out. Yeah, and like so when I talk about like your three options as a hitter are like trying to score, trying to put pressure on them, trying to just keep the ball alive. When you're that those are your three options as an attacker. And like you have to work on all of those. I mean, I guess keeping the ball alive, you probably should work on that less. But like you're like, oh, this is a misconnection. What am I going to do? How am I still going to put some pressure on them without making an error? You should be working on those like misconnections. Oh, I'm going to tip here. I'm going to tip there. I'm going to swipe off the block. I'm going to do this and that. Like how are you still going to put pressure on them in imperfect situations? You got to work on all of that. That's why I'm kind of grateful for the high school setters that I had because in my high school we didn't really have any polished setters because we were all very new to volleyball. And so there were a lot of missed windows, but I had to adjust. I had to learn how to just swing anyways. I love it when setters do this. Do it all day. I love it. This is a beautiful play right there. Bad by Lou Outy, obviously, but great by that setter. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm giving it to Lou Outy here because he's gotta prove himself here. Look at how he's staring him down right here. He's just like nothing else matters. I want to go get him. And that would be, but maybe Poro's like, I'm scared. Maybe he's scared him a little bit. Even after the play, look at Luauti. Kind of stares him down, stares them that team down a bit. I don't know. If when a player needs to kind of restore their honor, I'm giving them that ball all day. You know, I don't know what made him mess up his footwork here, but that's what caused him to get tooled there, pretty much get used. Let's see what they run here. Good. This is good. And this is another reason why spacing between the pipe and the middle is very important on those runs because look at how far they are away from each other. This guy has to split it. He has to split his two options, and now he's leaving a bunch of space for this guy to score. And he's not able to go take that away. That's why I like spacing those options. That's why college teams, I see a lot of college teams run their pipe right on top of that middle. I don't think that's smart at all. I think it's dangerous, but also I think it doesn't space the game out well enough. Like you're not, it's like, it's like in basketball, it's like having all your players in the paint all at once, trying to run an offense. That's just it's not how it works. That's not how you're going to score because all the defenders can help out each other and stuff like that. Like it's the same principle. Space your routes out. But then also use two people together and then space the other two out. Like you can use it and play with that. But yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Okay, this is a tough one. He scored on this on the last time he took it, but Reggers really closes his hands here. He's not getting field goal again. Two pass, going to the right side. Dang. And this is what I mean when I say it's really good to have a good right side and a good outside. Spaces the court out really well because now like these guys, these blockers still have to be ready to go to both pins. Okay, and they can't just triple block one person and get a big old block on them and they get a point. They get a point because of it. Yeah, I think having a good right side and a good outside just spaces out the game. It spaces out your offense really, really well, and you can use that phenomenally. And also, like this guy, that's a really nice. I love this a lot. Good win. And Poro usually doesn't lose a joust, but that guy kind of showed that he was just going to press into the block very late. So I think that was a very good move by him. But like just grabbing the ball, just full control over the ball, not trying to do a soft little tip, being a man, throwing it through somebody's hands. I love that a lot. Aaron Russell, two pass. Yeah, he got hooded there. That's a big old block right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is. Rager's wants to win, man. He's got a few blocks here. A quick one. And if you're an undersized guy, you got to learn how to do this. Like that's a quick run, very quick run. I think that was probably like what the call was or whatever. They're trying to mess with him a little bit. But I want to show you something too. Is this guy is running kind of a front. I guess it's not. I don't know. That's weird. Forget it. Forget I was gonna say anything. I don't know. But it was a route that the outside Luauti had to help on and help block the middle a little bit. So he couldn't really be there for the quick one. Loudy reverse float, and you got a two pass here. Same thing. This is what I'm talking about. Because this middle still has to be ready to go to both options. Okay. I mean, he's up for the middle too, which is kind of blasphemy, but it is what it is. When you're against a big blocker like that, cross, 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 because cross is going to be your safest bet, no doubt. Obviously, if it's tight, you got to do something else with it. You got to deal with it, but I like that swing a lot, man. Oh, you got what's his face? What's his face in here? Went to BYU. What's his name? Gee, hmm, I don't remember what his name is. He's an Italian kid. Went to BYU. Played with Gabby Garcia. Come on, somebody give him the ball so I can see who he is. Yes, there we go. Who's that? Gardini. That's who it is. All right, let's go back. Gardini. Yeah, played at BYU. This is the move that he did all the time in college. Just oh shoot, I guess. This is the move he did all the time in college, and it worked phenomenally. Just tip over top of the guys. He has a really high reach tip here. It's really hard to cover. It's just like it's almost like a bounce right there. Like it does the same thing. I don't know. That was a that was a big thing of his in college, is doing that type of tip. Big guy, big reach. Gets tooled there though. That's tough. Okay, big serve, libero, decent pass. You got about two pass there. Yeah, that's a good swing. Yeah, I don't think I'd change anything about that play for either side. I think it's a great swing by Gardini. I think it was a great block move. It's good cover. He's ready for the sharp, and look how he pushes off and just goes for it. Pushes off, go, gets there. Puts it high too. I really like that about it. What's he doing here? What's he doing here? Ah, he's over. Yeah, he's over big time. Gardini, reverse float. Yeah, and like when he's this guy, his primary, he wants to swing line. Duati's taking that away from him, which is great, but he's able to swing both ways, and he's able to still swing cross with some serious power, serious magnitude behind it. You should. Yeah, this is like the unfundamental type of stuff that the French players do, like that pass right there. Yeah, Gardini. I think it's nice to have Gardini in there. I think he's a great player. I don't remember what the guy's name is that usually plays O2 for them, but I think Gardini's a great option. He's young. If you can develop him, keep him on your team, he could be good for you for a few years as well. I think he's a great option. Now they're just kind of spamming that 140, that front over the top option right there. Wow, that's a good swing. And again, this is another thing that I think Aaron Russell does really well with is reaching and finding his peak on every swing. Look at how straight his arm is there. He is reaching as high as he possibly can. If his arm is bent like 90 degrees, that's not even close to how high he can reach. Okay. That's what I like about him and his arm swing a lot is he's able to find his peak very, very consistently. Gardini doing some nice tips. I think like for a big guy like that to be able to do all these different things, I think that's really impressive to me. And Gardini's been able to do that for a while since his days in BYU. He's been doing a lot of that stuff, but it's just only getting better because now he's in the gym with Allianz Milano doing some serious stuff. Great read by Luauti. Ball dies inside. I like that. I like that. So the ball dies inside. I think the reason he shifted over so much was because the ball died inside. Oof, hello. Now that's how you seal cross. And he gives away the seam a bit. Like if he swings here, he kind of gives that up. But he takes that. Look at how far over he is pressing that right arm. That is how you seal that cross right there. Wow. That is beautiful. I'm gonna have to remember that play to show to one of my middles. 11-12 Zawiercie. Okay, wow. Allianz Milano's up right now, 13-12. I'm gonna write that down actually. I want to show my middle that. Ooh, what a run. Ooh, what a run. I like this. So when this guy's running this route and he has like a few times like where he kind of jumps towards the setter a little bit, this guy gets in front of his momentum and he like jumps over and jumps in front of his momentum. That's a perfect time to just throw it over the top to that outside, let him bang it. Boom. Yeah, I'll remember, won't I? Short serve, middle takes it, run it to him over the top. Ooh, wow. This is a good route. This is an interesting one. He pretty much has a triple block up. Obviously, we'll call it a 1.75 block. But yeah, I mean, he still swings high. And he swung to the six, which, maybe you get a little bit lucky if you swing to the six, but it'll happen sometimes. Not the cleanest. And this right here, this is why I think it's better for Aaron Russell to go up there and do something cool with it because this guy has to jump behind here. And like he can't take his hands in front of it, and it's just a little bit limiting, so to speak. Ooh, that's a tough one. All right, we got 15-14. Allianz Milano. They do not take it. And this has he's gone on this same combo. He's gone over the top to Aaron Russell multiple times now. He's gone three times in the past, maybe 8 points. I don't know. And I think he's probably gonna run the middle here if he can. It's a nice tip. And when you're doing this type of tip, it's really important to get to be outside the block, like to one of the sides of the block. Like if you're I would say the outside of the block. So here you're going on the guy's left arm. If you're here, you're going on the guy's right arm. Aaron Russell taking some high swings here. And this guy takes care of it. Again, back to what I'm saying. Outside right side combo. You got really good spacing. You have a really good option over here. You got a really good option over here. Okay. You just went to this guy. Now this guy's not there. He's on a far side. He's not able to get that block and make a good move because of that. Beautiful. Oh, hello. That's brightness. Okay. Wow. Sorry, guys. Let me watch that back. A little bounce action. Ooh, deep in the court. So disciplined. So disciplined. He's just swinging deep in the court on the overpass. So disciplined of him. I think he was meaning to bounce it and it kind of just got away from him a little bit, but it still works. Still worked out. Yeah. And now he runs the middle, which I mean, obviously the back row wasn't really an option, but that was a really good turn by the middle. Being able to swing wherever you want. Ooh, up there. Oh wow. What a read by the libero here. He knows this is a really good triple block. It's solid. He knows he's there. There's no holes in it. There's no gaps. And Rager's also just swings super high. This is beautiful defense by this libero. That is a phenomenal read of the play. And just a good move just to put it up high, find a way. I love it. That's my favorite player of the match so far, no doubt. Great job, number four. I don't know who you are, but that was great. Loved it. Dang, lots of serves, man. Lots of aces. Oh, he might have flip faulted there too. Rager's back to serve. Right into his lap. Inside. Ball dies inside again. Ball dies inside. This time, when the ball dies inside, the body shifts over. So I guess he was kind of just guessing, but I don't know. I like that tip though. Sort of a misconnection. He's putting pressure on there. He can't really get a kill super easily, so he's putting some pressure on there. Aaron Russell has gotten 3 sets in this play, hasn't gotten any points on it. Good discipline. Way to wait. Way to wait. He's not even scared of him. He doesn't think he's gonna dump. He doesn't think he's gonna dump. And then Reggers just, eesh, I'm not gonna lie, that was a really bad swing by Reggers. Reggers is one of my favorites in the world right now, but yikes, buddy. Number four, he's getting into it now. He's getting into it, making some cool moves. What's his name? Perry. There's a town called Perry near me, near my hometown. I don't know. That was random. Perry, Perry, Perry. Where are you from, buddy? I assume he's Canadian. That's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess he's Canadian. What a swing. They released two Gardini there. Fair enough. That happens. Wait. Go back. What the heck just happened? Let me see this one more time. Sorry, guys. Okay, free ball. Barrow takes it. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Now I understand. I understand it now. What's that guy's name? Uh, Lethal Shooter. Out of bounds. We got 24-19 Zawiercie. Gardini takes care of the pass decently. They finished off with a nice block here. What could he have done better here? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Not much else he can do. Maybe sharper, maybe higher. Good game though. Thanks for watching.